Hello and welcome to another brief demonstration of new features coming up in the Mars release of the Eclipse Papyrus project. Today we'll be looking at generating diagram assistance for the base UML diagrams. So in the last few little demos we've seen how we can generate modeled diagram assistance for UML profiles to help users to create new instances of the stereotyped elements defined by a profile. So today we'll be looking at generating a diagram assistance model for the unadorned, unprofiled elements in a UML diagram. So let's have a look at the use case diagram as we have been throughout this series, looking at the GMF Gen model for the use case diagram. The diagram defines a number of top-level nodes, some child nodes within those, extension point labels, for example, within the use cases, and a number of different links. So the GMF Gen model knows the relationship between which edit parts can be created within other edit parts, which ones can be linked up, and the traceability to the UML semantics behind those edit parts. So we're going to make use of that to generate diagram assistance that makes sense. So we'll click on that and generate assistance from the GMF Gen model. And there we have a new assistance model, which defines a number of pop-up assistants. So we have several pop-up tools that will create top-level shapes, the actor as a stickman, the actor as a classifier, etc., in the context of the package as the diagram surface. That's this one, the package 1000 notation type. And there are a number of child elements, like the extension point, that can be created within a number of different visualizations of the use case. That's a use case as ellipse, use case as classifier, and so on. And then there are a number of connections that can be created between use cases, between classifiers of various kinds that are all supported by the diagram, usage, and a number of other things. So a fairly complete description of all of the nodes in a diagram and connections between them that we can create. So what we'd like to do is, given a use case diagram in a model that doesn't have any profiles applied, different from the way we've been working so far, we can use the palette tools to create things in the diagram. We can associate them and so on. Oops. So something like that. But what we'd like to do instead is to use the diagram assistant. So what we just generated here, let's go and deploy those modeling assistants. And now they take effect in the diagram. So I can add the stickman kind of an actor. I can add the ellipse kind of a use case, and I can connect them with an association. I can create a new extend from another use case. That looks great. I can put an extension point in this use case because it's going to need one if I'm going to extend it, and so on. So there you have the diagram assistance for the base UML metamodel. Now we can add to that the profile aspect that we've been working with so far. So how about I go here and I add the profile that we've been working with in previous demonstrations to my model. Now I should be able to create the profiled elements as before. So I can add a branch point. So that guy's stereotyped. Over here I can add a web scenario stereotype as a classifier. Whoops, that doesn't look great. Yeah, as an ellipse is what I'd rather have. Right, and then, we also have the stereotyped connections that we can create, like that. So, the diagram assistants that we have in effect when the profile is applied augment what's available for the base UML model concepts. So there you have it, generating diagram assistants for the base UML constructs in any diagram. Thank you.